All right, hello everyone. Okay, welcome to 18th Live. How are you? Today's rainwater tiger ear. It's not the Earth monkey month yet, still the goat month. The monkey month starts tomorrow. Today's Shin metal Maud rabbit day, and now is the goat time here. Yiwood Way Earth goat. Yeah, it's been a while. I have been sick due to COVID. It has been more than 2 weeks to get recovered. It's not very very sick, but it's a little bit bothering the normal life. It kind of resides in my throat, and the voice didn't really come out for about 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm better. I'm better. Still something I can feel in my throat, but it's much better than last week. All right, we will talk about the pillar of the August, actually starting from August 7th to September, I think it's 8th, yeah, to September 8th. I can already feel the monkey month, and we will talk about the clash a lot. I think the last live was about a month ago, yeah. From this month, I think I cannot do the live session every week. I will do regular live once a month or twice a month, every month, and I'll do just random live whenever I have some kind of interesting topics. I will open the live randomly, but I will do the regular live once a month for sure, maybe in the beginning of the month or the end of the month. Any good question to begin? Is my sound okay? My computer says my sound is a little low. Okay, so we are entering into the August month. The Wu Earth on the heavenly stem, and Shen metal monkey on the earthly branch. Let's start with this long question, okay? Dr. Jaden, is a clash when one element takes out another element, or is a clash when both of the elements fighting one another and producing another element to try to counter the other one, depending on the chart. But the basic meaning of the clash is actually the two energy is kind of equal. Two energy is kind of equally powered and have some negotiation or make a movement, make a change. And as you said, creating another element to not try to counter the other one, but it creates some kind of bigger movement energy. For example, the tiger and monkey clash. Every clash happens in 180 degrees. And in a deeper level, it creates another energy. It is called as a Shaoyang ministry fire. But let's say just fire. I write down Shaoyang ministerial for the reference. But the important thing is the fire energy. It's like this. The monkey as a metal is, we can say it's like a saw, and tiger is wood. And I'll find a good image for that. Yeah, it's like this kind of movement. If this is a monkey and this is a wood, and it tries to cut the tree, tries to cut the wood, and there's a heat is producing between the metal and the wood, between the saw and the wood. The heat is producing the fire. This is called as a ministerial fire. And ministerial fire is the fire that circulates in the world or in our body. It is the vital fire, yang force to circulate in the body. So that is another energy is coming out. This is called as a liu qi. Simply saying 6 kind of qi that is produced in the earthly branch. But this is two different realm, two different aspect of explanation. We don't really try to apply this in the Bazi, but we can apply. I don't really explain that because this is too difficult. So every clash has different energy, different liu qi, different 6 qi is produced by the clash. And that 6 qi, which means this fire energy, is governing whole 6 steps from the tiger to the goat or monkey to the ox. So that one kind of pivoting force. But this is not what I want to explain about the clash. This is too complicated. But anyway, we consider this metal and the wood has some kind of equal power. That is the meaning of the clash. It's different from the controlling cycle. The clash has been performed with equal power, but because of the controlling cycle, metal has little more advantage to win the game. Yeah, little more advantage because metal controls the wood. If somebody are not familiar with the 5-element cycle, I'll just show you. In this cycle, the outside is generating cycle, inside is controlling cycle. So when I delete the other control, metal controls the wood. Metal has some kind of, not the dominance, but advantage to really control the wood. So metal has little bigger portion, you can see. Metal has a little bigger portion than the wood. This is not the really exact number, but in this year, even though it is the wood, metal has a little bit advantage for that. If pillar August 2022 is the same as month pillar in my chart, so you will feel if you have same monthly pillar, the Wu Earth monkey in your chart, this month is kind of, you can really experience this clash more than other people maybe. What does it mean when the metal controls the wood or earth controls the water? This is quite basic example. Controls means it's not negative meaning, but controls means kind of water controls fire. It's kind of in the nature. It happens in the nature. You mean in the clash, the metal controls the wood in the clash. In nature, it means metal is the fall season. As fall season tries to create the fruit and seed. A fruit usually means the process of metal. Seed usually means the process of the water. And wood is the meaning of the sprout, and fire is just a full growth of the trees or plants, if we talk about the plants in 5-element cycle. So metal is kind of the ripening process. It is the harvesting process. And to harvest, to make a fruit, to make a seed for the next season, the nature has to stop the wood process. No more new sprout coming out. No more full growth. So metal has to stop the new beginning of the sprout. So that's the controlling cycle. It has to control a little bit. It has to put the brake a little bit. So control is kind of the brake, the meaning of the brake. But the clash is a little bit more than just control. It is kind of the whipping process. Whip. If you ride a horse, let's try to make an example. Horse riding. Like if horse is running, let's say that is the process of the wood. So running horse is kind of in this year the wood process. Everybody has different plan. Everybody has different approach to really experience this year's energy as a wood. But if we make an example that if this horse is running, horse is wood, maybe this person on the horse is each of individual. And horse is running and then a little bit getting slower if you ride the horse. And then you have to use the whip to hit the horse. So let's say whipping is the process of the metal as clash. So you hit the horse and horse is running again, right? So those process is repeating and repeating if you ride the horse. So horse is running, getting slower, whipping, and then go fast again, slower, whipping, and go fast again. So that is the process of the wood to fire, and then a little bit slower, and then this monkey is kind of whipping. So this one takes another fast movement. So that is the clash. That's the meaning of the clash. In the sports also, if we say, I like the soccer, but in baseball or football, whatever sports, soccer example. So let's say there's a soccer player is going with the ball here. Let's say this is an offense. Let's say striker. This is just an example. This is just an example. The striker is going this way with the wood energy. We can say, this is a little fun, I think. So let's say this one is this ear's energy, like that. This is this ear's energy as a wood tiger. So this striker is going this way. And in August, to explain the clash, I will go over the detailed example for each daily master after this. But this is just a general concept of the clash. So clash is happening when this is a defender. And let's say this one is the August energy, which has to move in a different direction, 180 degrees. So this one is the example of when clash happening, when clash is happening. So everybody has our plan with this wood or water with wood, and going this way, we are going this way. And then whenever this kind of month comes, it's like a defender is kind of blocking our route, our movement. So this monkey energy, this one is not really important right now. Just let's comparing tiger and the monkey. And we have a little different choice. If this striker can win the ball, this is the first example. The striker can win the ball and then go for the goal. let's just put here. Can you guys understand what I mean? Yeah, this is the first example. Because of defender, this striker's way could be a little bit different from the original plan. But anyway, this striker can go faster. This is kind of a whipping process. Because of this defender, the striker can go faster to achieve this goal. And second example could be this defender takes the ball and then go to another direction. This is the second example. So first example, this one's second. This defender can do the tackle, and yeah. So I can move this one. Yeah. So this one can go this way, or this defender takes this ball and go that way, right? Or this striker can change his mind to maybe pass the ball to another striker. So this ball can move to this way, right? So this kind of change can happen at least three ways. At least three ways can happen in this situation, in the clash. So first, we can say wood will accelerate its movement. This one can be the first result we can observe. And second, metal will take the ball to another direction. 3, the wood will make a change with its route. So anyway, the change is happening because of this clash, striker versus the defender. Those changing movements can happen.